Welcome back to episode 12 of the TheYuckCast. I'm here with Shake and Bake and Cullenberger, back again, another beautiful Tuesday. It's been a nice week, and yeah, we're back with another episode. Happy to be back. Berg, Shake, hope you guys had good weeks. Shake, what you been up to, buddy?
Dude, I had a good week. So yesterday, me and my girlfriend and her family and some family friends, we went to York, Maine, which was pretty cool. We got some seafood. I got some haddock nuggets and chicken tenders, which were good. Really good onion rings. What else did they have? A whole bunch of other.
So y'all had a little fish fry.
We went. Well, no, we didn't. We just went to a place. If you've ever been to a seafood place up here in
yeah,
you probably wouldn't know, but I don't know. They're just little joints inside where you go and they give you a ton of food. My goodness,
was it all fried or was there grilled fish as well?
There was, but I got all fried. If you go to a place like that, you really want to get fried seafood.
Yeah.
That's just me.
Yeah.
But yeah, that was fun. It was a good time. We did that, and then we went out to a beach, a lighthouse. We walked around at York Beach in Maine, which was cool. I've never been up there. I've been to Hampton and some other beaches around here, Cape Cod, but never York, which is in Maine. So that was fun. We got ice cream, did a whole bunch of stuff, took some pictures. It was just a good day. It was beautiful. Oh my goodness. So yeah, we did that. It was cool, dude. So I tweeted out a picture. Did you see the little laser gun thing I tweeted out?
I don't think I did. Let me go check up on my bake column on TweetDeck. Let me see.
Okay, so I'll keep it short then. Basically, there was this store, and inside the store, you ever seen those things that shock you if you press the button? Kind of like the laser gum or something. You pull the stick and it zaps you.
Yeah. I've been shocked by one of those.
So they had that, but it was like a little pistol, and it didn't even have an orange tip at the end. That's crazy. It was so at first I thought it'd be probably a 1 to a 2 on the shock scale. It was a 4 to 5. It was a zap, dude. But I really wanted to buy it, but I was I can't walk around with this. There was cops outside. I was afraid I would have actually gotten shot having that in my pocket. I don't know. Not joking. I dead ass. I was you can't buy this. Kind of crazy they can sell that. But yeah, it was a good weekend. Do I do my what the fuck moment of the week here, or do we wait? What do we do that?
You could do it right now. Just get it out the way.
All right, so yesterday, I'm in my room. I'm recording some videos, editing, stuff like that. And I hear a knocking. And at first I was that's probably my girlfriend. So I'm yelling to my girlfriend. And she's like, not me. And I hear knocking. And I'm what the hell is that knock? So I'm hello? And it's my neighbor. My neighbor is at my window. And I was what's going on here? So I go to the door and he's do you want me to mow your lawn? And I was what? I mean, it was getting long, but I was I mean, you don't have to, but if you want to, you can. He said he had a riding mower, and he legit offered and mowed my lawn. Now, I'm probably gonna have to get him something, but I just thought it was really weird. I've never had that happen. It was getting long, so maybe, I think he does, yard work on the side, he does landscaping. I think he was trying to pick up a new client.
So he wasn't flirting with you.
Oh, no. I think he just wants to mow my lawn and have me pay him $20 a month.
Bro, I was thinking it was some passive aggressive. So yo, your lawn looks terrible.
Yeah. If it was lawn. That, I think he would have just said, "Hey, yo, mow your lawn. It's getting long." He wouldn't have mowed it for me.
You had the conversation, so you knew the vibe more than me. But
he's a really nice guy. My neighbor's really nice. He's offered for me to come over and hang out. They have bonfires and stuff. But he said he does landscaping on the side, so I think he just wants probably to mow my lawn and make an extra $20. Probably just trying to pick up a new client. That's probably what it is.
Did you pay him afterwards?
No, I haven't paid him yet. I'm gonna get him a gift card and I'll talk to him. But yeah, I thought that was really strange. I don't know. Every time owning a house, anytime someone rings my doorbell or is knocking at my door, I always assume who is this person at my house? I feel like I'm gonna get robbed or shot. I don't know why. Just because.
Jeez.
But just because there should be no one at my door. I mean, not I'm in a crime area. It's just strange. You know what I mean? You're not expecting someone to be there, so
yeah.
It's whoa, what's going on here? You okay? I don't know.
That's understandable.
But yeah, that was weird. That was definitely a strange moment for my week. But enough of that. Let's get into the podcast. I know Berg don't want to talk about his week. Maybe he had a bad week. I don't know. Maybe on his period.
I just don't want to talk about no dry ass fucking weeks. I don't give a fuck about y'all mediocre ass, sad ass, regular, degular, schmegler ass fucking lives.
Damn, yo, that was kind of lit though. I like the intensity, the fire Berg bringing this morning. But
y'all clickbait them
let's...
and open up with your fucking regular fucking weeks.
Nah, what's wrong with that? I don't think it's a regular week. I mean, besides all the other stuff, yeah, it was pretty normal. But just random stuff. They like to hear about a regular week.
Congrats, your neighbor flirted with you. What's the fucking topics?
We have a question for our YuckCast Q&A. Use
question.
#YuckCast on Twitter to ask us questions. Ask us some good questions, man. Like, we got some trash ones this week. We got one decent one, though. And that one is #YuckCast. What's your favorite movie of all time? So I'm going to let Shaker Berg take this one first.
That's a tough one. I'm stuck between two movies. Big Daddy with Adam Sandler. Just a classic. Absolute classic. And some people will be like, that's a classic. It is. Like, don't question that. And then, no, I'm going to go with that movie. Yeah, I'm going to go with that one, actually.
Okay.
I was thinking of some other Will Ferrell movies and stuff like that. And some Steve Carell movies, too. I really like those three. But I'm going to go with Adam Sandler, Big Daddy. I've watched that 1,000 times, probably.
Yeah.
It's got everything you need. So
Yeah, that's a good one. For me, I'm gonna go with two, man. One of my favorites is a movie that it's an old movie. It's called Jerry Maguire. It has Tom Cruise and Cuba Gooding Jr. Well, that movie's incredible.
Very
that
popular.
Movie's, like it has sports, it has comedy, it has a love story. Like that movie's awesome.
That's kind of like what Big Daddy has. Got everything. I feel
Yeah, like it marks off all my check marks in terms of amazing movies for me. And then I also really like Anchorman and Step Brothers.
Anchorman's a very that's what I was low key thinking of. Anchorman was very good.
Both of those are so good. Like elite movies right there.
Anchorman's very good. I'll give you that.
Yeah,
that one's close.
Those are amazing.
It's probably my top.
I like a lot of different movies. It's hard to pick individual ones. Berg, what about you, buddy?
Half Baked.
Ooh, that's a good one. Oh my goodness, that's a really funny movie.
Little Dave Chappelle,
Dude,
I see you.
I've seen that movie probably like 30 times. That was a really funny movie. So that's a good one. Okay. Let's talk about topics. Yeah, let's do this. All right. Who wants to transition to this?
I ain't got a good transition right here.
Oh, alrighty. That's all we got for questions. Be sure to, again, leave us more questions up on Twitter. And, of course, if you're listening on any platform, head over to the iTunes store. Give us 5 stars really quickly. This is going to be a 5-star episode. I can feel it. I know it is. I see y'all that y'all been rating it. So, yeah, please do go do that. We appreciate it. And subscribe on all the platforms. But let's get into what was trending yesterday. So, IHOP was changing their name. And they were changing to IHOB. And they kind of teased at it about, like, what, 10 days ago. And they were like, hey, see if you can guess. People were guessing, like, bacon, International House of, like, breakfast. And they came out of nowhere. And now IHOP is IHOB. That stands for International House of Burgers. Really strange. And this had a lot of people perplexed, I guess. And I am, too. I honestly do not understand it. I love IHOP. Been to IHOP a bunch. But I thought they already sold, like, burgers. I don't understand why they're changing their name to it, though.
Ooh. Bro, like, first and foremost, Denny's is better than IHOP. Like, first and foremost, I just had to get that out of
I love Denny's. I don't agree with that, though.
Bro, Denny's is better.
Denny's
in every
is trash.
asset.
I don't know why you keep saying that. Denny's is garbage.
I love Denny's, but I don't agree with that. I love Denny's.
Bro. Like,
no.
I really like Denny's, but I don't agree with that.
IHOP.
I love their hash browns. They're so good. Oh my goodness. Love Denny's, but I don't agree. I just don't.
I could fill up at Denny's on $2 to $4.
You can fill up at McDonald's on $2 to $4. I mean, it's fire. Yeah. Denny's is garbage.
Bro, it's good. It's a good $2 to $4 though. Like, it tastes good.
Denny's,
like,
yeah.
I don't know.
Well, so does IHOP.
I got Denny's over IHOP. I think, like, they were the pancake guys. Like, they were the only people with, like, pancake in their names. And, like, there's so many different burger joints.
There really
you got
is.
Burger King. Like you got a bunch of different places already known for
Five Guys,
burgers.
In and
right?
Out. There's so many.
Like Whataburger. Like,
and I feel like IHOP was
all
like
those places already known for burgers.
There's not many burger diners.
There's not many burger diners, I suppose.
Name a burger diner.
There were some. There, Five Guys, I would say, is
Red Robin.
Five Guys, Red Robin.
Who goes in
Ruby Tuesdays, I think,
Ruby
as
Tuesdays
well.
is sit down and eat a burger. It's a fast food trend. They got drive-through
lot-
windows.
I guess you saw.
Red Robin is on like a similar.
Red
Robin
Robin is
similar
definitely
to IHOP.
that's a good
Or
comparison.
IHOB.
Yeah, Red Robin's is a good comparison. I give you that. I think Five Guys as well. You sit down, you get a burger. Takes like 5-10 minutes. It doesn't take 20 or 30. But yeah, it usually does take a few minutes at those places. I don't know how In-N-Out is. Never been there, but or like what Shake Shack too, I think might be one. But it just seems so strange because, again, I could have swore they already had burgers. Like, they had
already
lunch
did
stuff.
sell burgers.
So, why are they rebranding,
I think they're just trying to
though?
make everyone privy to the fact that they're not only breakfast.
But that's what makes them so good. It's the breakfast. You want to go for breakfast. Even if it's like midnight, you go. Even if it's the middle of the day, you go and you get breakfast. And if you don't, you can still get their burgers. I don't understand this, man. They had people thinking they don't even sell pancakes no more. Like, that seems like a terrible rebranding to me. But I am kind of interested now. I do want to try their burger, I guess. So maybe it did work.
The thing is, no one was talking about IHOP. Like,
and now
they
they're
weren't
trending.
in the news for anything.
Yeah.
And now, like, the whole world, like, now it's one of the biggest
IHOP
stories.
give out
like,
free pancakes
so, I mean,
every National Pancake Day, and they boom. All right.
They definitely do, yeah. But now they got to change all their signs, their menus. Seems like a really expensive marketing ploy, like really expensive. They gotta change,
like
they gotta change
restaurants
everything.
like that change their menus all the time.
Yeah, but not the
signs.
sign.
Yeah,
the
but
sign's
the
expensive
menus,
as shit. Like that big ass sign out front. They have to change that. They got to change all the rebranding, everything, all the graphics, all the TV spots. Everything has to change. I do say though, I want a burger from there. I would like to try it out. I'm interested to hear some reviews. That was also the first place me and my girl went for our first date. I remember it was at
went to
IHOP.
IHOP for your first date.
Did.
What time of the day was it?
It was like 11. It was it
At
was our
night?
first official date. Like we had already hung out, but it was like our first time that I took her out in my car
Okay.
and we paid for it. No, it was in the morning ish, like afternoon.
Oh, okay. Bro, with IHOP, Denny's, all those places, I would only go there like late at night with like after like a party or something.
Really?
Or like after you hit the club, or like after you just went out, like that. Those are the spots afterwards. But
Dude.
I'd never really go there in the morning.
They're awesome in the morning. They're a little packed. Like if you go on a Saturday, Sunday, you're gonna have to
mad
wait.
old people.
What's wrong with old people? You
I love
ageist.
old people, but like I don't want to be surrounded by old people, and like I don't really like crowded.
If you go on like
restaurants
a
like
weekday,
that.
they're pretty empty. They're
Especially
usually
when it's
quiet.
like those places, like I could make any of those things at home, so it's like it being crowded. Like I'd just rather
it's
make
different, though.
my
It's
breakfast,
different.
pancakes, whatever at home.
You can make it at home, but see, I don't think it's different. It's I don't know. It's way different in my opinion. Yes, you could make it home, but there's something about just going, relaxing, enjoying time with someone, and just getting your food made and brought to the table. There's something nice about that. So I don't know, really strange, but it does make me want to go to IHOP. Now I'm sitting here like, man, I want to go to IHOP. So I guess maybe it worked out.
They got
but
shake.
They definitely got me.
Not fooling me.
But the thing is, like, I'm gonna want to go and get breakfast and then like order a burger, like just to try it.
So you gonna double down? Like you gonna get 2 meals?
I might. I've done that before, definitely. Even like just to pick at something, like just to try it. So maybe I'll do
That's
that.
how I know you balling. That's
Well,
crazy.
what if I don't like it and then it's like I wasted my whole trip to come here? So I might. Maybe me and my girl will get one, split it in half. So that might be good.
Yeah, that's probably the wave. One of y'all get the pancakes, then one of y'all get the new burgers.
Dude, I like their like lumberjack breakfast things. I don't know if it's there or that's Denny's or I don't know, Friendly's. They got a whole bunch of places like that, but yeah, they got a whole platter that comes with like everything. That's just fire. So yeah, they do good omelets too. So, but I think that's enough about the breakfast. But IHOP and IHOB, it's such a hard thing to say now. IHOB, it just sounds so weird.
It doesn't even sound good.
It does not. I honestly
Like IHOP sounded good. IHOB, it doesn't sound good.
I'm never gonna say IHOP. I'm gonna say IHOP. Like I want to go and hear them say, "Welcome to IHOP." Now, that just sounds so funny. But yeah, let's talk some Fortnite, man. Big change right here. Switch into some video games. Actually, a lot of video game stuff to talk about on the docket today. There's just like a lot that went down. EAPlay went down. E3's going on right now, and Fortnite made some changes as always. Like continuing to be, I think, the best gaming company out there right now. Like they be killing it, adding new things to maps. Adding new guns. We got the new thermal AR. I tried it out. Really liked it. It does good damage. It takes a little bit of time to like for the
That
scope to
joint's
pull up.
trash.
What? Oh, you tripping? This sound no.
Bro,
You
it's
big
not
trash.
good gun.
Oh, yeah,
like,
this sound no. You
like,
trash. What do you mean? How's
not
it
like
good
the
gun?
the only situation it'd be good for is like if you're with a squad in like a Skyfort, or if you're playing like 20v20 or 50v50.
Bro,
like,
that's
if
my
you're,
favorite
like, playing
mode.
Duos
Those are my
or
favorites. I love
solos
that.
And you're not in a Skyfort, like that joint isn't good because it doesn't shoot fast enough where you could actually like do enough with it.
Yeah, but
you
it
gotta
does
get
really
a
good
headshot
damage.
to do decent
It does
damage.
72,
like,
I think, on headshots, and I think it does like
Yeah, but,
40
like-
on normal shots. 35 to 40.
It don't do 40. It doesn't do 40. It does.
Oh, it
20,
does. It does a
20 something
ton.
on normal shots.
I don't know. I was using it yesterday, got it a few times, and I was like, ooh, this is fun. I was playing 50v50, which is kind of laggy right now, but I like those bigger squad modes. I think it's just more fun. There's way more people running around. I don't know. Little less just emptiness on the map at times. But
That's even less people running around, because, like, you got 20 teammates.
Nah.
What are you talking about?
I feel like I'm running into squads. The 50v50, I'm liking
You
right
got
now,
50
so I've been playing
teammates.
that. Oh, I love it. I love it. Yeah, there's also 50 people right in front of me usually.
No.
Because everybody landed in one spot. So I like 50v50. Been playing that. They also added some stuff because the World Cup is coming up. Are you guys going to watch the World Cup at all? I don't know. Like, I think I might watch a little bit of it, but I don't know. I obviously USA isn't in it, so like who do we root for? But they added a soccer field, and they're adding like some soccer jersey and stuff. So, and they vaulted the jetpack, which I know, Nick, you wanted that. You were like big on that.
Oh no! I knew it was coming, bro. The funny thing
you
is,
wanted that, though. You were like, vault
I
that
hated
shit.
the jetpack at the beginning.
I liked it.
But like
I
the
loved it.
last
It was
day
fun.
of the jetpack, I didn't even realize it was the last day. Like I was making mad elite plays with the jetpack. Like I
Dude.
think I had like 2 or 3 wins that day, like using the jetpack.
It
Like,
was
I was
really
making
fun.
elite plays with it.
I hope they eventually unvault
crazy.
it just for like a week or two because it was fun.
Yeah, they
I
may
like
do
it.
that
They
just for
probably
like
will.
some limited edition modes or something.
Like imagine a limited edition mode where everyone's got jetpacks. It might be kind of spam though. They
That'd
probably
be
get.
super spam.
I feel like they're gonna do some stuff like that because like they're hinting at the next season, which is I love how they do this. Like they get everybody speculating and wondering. Last time it was like the comet and where they're gonna land, and now it's like this rocket and this guy that was inside the comet. I guess this villain, and he's about to launch this rocket. I don't know what's gonna happen after that, but like the villain theme is cool. I like it right now, and I'm excited to see what they're gonna do for next season.
So
Have
why
you,
do I get such crazy the 100 vibes from like Fortnite?
Yeah,
Like,
you do, but that's cool. I like that, though. I like the 100, so that's cool. I'm excited for the next season to see. What do we got, like 30 days left in this season? I got to finish up those Blockbuster challenges. I know you've been up to date with those, haven't you?
I just need to get a trap kill, and I'll have all the challenges complete.
Oh, wow. Yeah, and then the last week,
And
week
well,
7's
yeah,
coming
there's
this
a few
week.
more weeks, but if I get a trap kill and then on Thursday a new set of challenges come
Then you
out,
get
then
the
I'll get
skin.
the new skin.
Dude,
Yeah.
that trap kill is so annoying. Like, I hate
Oh
using
my
traps.
gosh.
I literally got downed right by my trap, and someone came to loot my body, and the trap went off, and they, like, somehow jumped backwards at the same time. I don't know how they didn't die. I was so upset. And then I had one where I think it knocked down a guy, but he got revived, so I didn't get it. So,
Yeah.
man, super annoying. I don't know how. I just cannot get the trap kill. I'm
Same.
trying really hard in 50-50 to get that kill. But besides that, I think I'm pretty up to date on the challenges as well. But yeah, cool stuff with Fortnite, man. They be adding a ton of stuff. And
They added
I love
a
it.
big soccer stadium to the map
Yeah,
over near
true.
Junk Junction, which is pretty cool spot.
Bro, I got some
pretty
good loot
open.
there, too. They had tons of stuff. So
Yeah, there's a decent amount of loot there. It's just like a really open, good spot for like fighting, I guess.
it'd be cool to see a final circle like in that area. That'd be kind of cool.
Yeah.
I don't know if one's happened yet. I'm sure it has, but I just haven't seen any yet. But I don't know. It's fun. I like it, and they're adding more stuff to it every week, man. Whole bunch of new skins too. Like they stay adding new skins. So I'm excited,
Yeah.
man. And the mega lights, you can change those too. Nick, you didn't know that, but that's pretty
not.
cool. You'll have to change your lights to something. I think they look cool as red though.
I don't use that skin, but
You don't use the Omega skin? Why?
no. I have different skins. That's not an elite skin.
What? Oh, that's definitely an elite skin if you have it maxed
Everyone has
out.
that skin. It's not an elite skin.
If you have it maxed out, it looks sick. Are you kidding me?
Do you have it maxed out?
That's not an elite skin, babe.
I'm very close.
If
I
you
need
don't have it
like the
maxed out,
last
it's
lights.
definitely
or
not
whatever.
elite.
And it's not an elite skin.
What? It looks sick either way. Y'all are trash, man.
There's some skins that look cool, but like they're still not elite skins.
So John Wick isn't an elite skin now? Okay, big bet.
not when it first came out, it was, but like it kind of is now.
Bro, I don't see that many Omegas. You're acting like I see a ton of them. I barely see any.
Like the fact that you could like spend the money to buy John Wick made it not elite. Like if you had to get to the end of the battle pass without spending
but
any money,
I'm
then
saying
John Wick would have been an elite skin.
That's what
but
makes
there's a
the
lot of people
Omega
who just spent to
skin
get it.
pretty elite. Like if you have it maxed
Bro,
out.
everyone gets the Omega skin.
Yeah, but
like,
not
you
everybody has
literally
it
get it
maxed.
from. Bro, but like you could pay to get it maxed, and it's not
No, you
even
can't.
hard to get it maxed.
You can't pay to get it maxed.
Yes, you can.
No, you have to have actual in-game levels to max it out. You have to be like
Oh.
level 65 in-game, like playtime.
Oh.
You can max out to buy it, but then you have to have the playtime and like in the XP and stuff. It's cool. I don't know. I like the skin. I'm excited for the next season and stuff. Like low key, Fortnite is definitely the best game out. Like I put in $100 in Fortnite.
That ain't low key.
All right, it's definitely not low key, but I put $100 into Fortnite, and like no matter what I spend it on, I feel like I get my money's worth and I have fun with it. So that's the thing that I care about most, having fun, and I still do.
Yeah.
Let's talk some 2KLeague. There's some pretty interesting stuff going on. They just had their last tournament for the midpoint of the season. It was pretty cool. I like the format of it and everything. The trophies are a little weird. That's my only nitpick, I guess. The trophies seem weird. Like, they're all, like, they look like something out of, like, the Optimus Prime movies. What are those called? The Mega...
Oh, Transformers.
Transformers. There we go.
Yo, it actually did look like something out of that. That's
they all
crazy.
do. Like, I don't know why. Like, they all look like big-ass stones from that movie. So
yeah, that joint was like a big stone. Like, that thing was weird.
Like, why did they make the trophy so trash? Like, I don't understand that. But yeah, I think they won 150 grand between the team. That's pretty cool. What? 150 grand not cool? Who's snickering?
Nah, Berg just tagged me in something. It was a tweet that says, "This man is traveling to all 50 states with his lawnmower, cutting grass for people in need."
Bro, that must
be
the
spreading
dude.
among kids across the country, proving that the grass really is greener when you help others.
That must be the dude who come along, maybe. Maybe that was the dude. Yo, how come you didn't tag me in that, though? You big trash.
What a guy.
You big trash. But that's
Bake's
funny.
neighbors making the world a better place. One lawn at a time.
My goodness, that's funny.
So wait, does that mean Bake is a person in need?
Nah, you see that dusty-ass lawn they've been cutting weeks.
Oh, my lawn was definitely dusty. It was getting there, bro. Like, it was getting bad. But, like, it was like that last year, and he never offered, so I don't know.
He had enough with your trash lawn. He probably having people over, having
messing up the value of everybody else's property. Raggedy-ass lawn.
Oh, nah, definitely. No, there's a couple of houses down the street that are pretty weird looking, pretty shackish, I guess we'll say. Like, I feel like there is on every street, though. Even when I lived back in my, like, even nicer area, like, there was a house down the street that, like, I wouldn't go near. Like, it was disgusting. Like the people that were there, like, shady as fuck, dude. So, yeah. I don't know. I feel like there's always a couple really nasty houses and, like, stuff like that, whatever neighborhood you're in, unless you're in a really nice place. But back to the 2KLeague. I want to finish on this. Nick, I know you watched some of it. That Blazers team looks super nice, but
yeah,
what's with the celebrating? Like, we talked about this off podcast a little bit. It's so ridiculous. Like, dudes will score the first bucket of the game in the first round, and they go nuts. They are slapping shit.
They play to the camera, bro. They're trying to get some camera time. They're trying to get some shine.
You think that's what it is? You don't think it's just that excited? No, but like, I don't know. The kicking and slapping on like the first bucket seems kind of wild to me. Like, I don't find that part entertaining though. I really don't. I don't know, but that part, like, it gets annoying at some point when, like, after every time a guy scores and they slap the desk and stuff, like, it gets a little annoying. It's even
more entertaining if they started out slapping stuff and they end up losing. Like,
I guess that part, yeah. Like, I'm sure that's probably pretty
it'd be even more boring to watch if everybody was just sitting there like statues saying, "Good shot, good pass, good move." Like,
well, I'm not asking you to be a statue, but man, I don't know. Some of the stuff they be doing way over the top, man. They be screaming like crazy. Like, I guess in like an intense moment, I think that's cool. But like, if it's the first quarter, like the first bucket, like what? Like, if I was the other team, I'd be laughing at the dude. Like,
I think it's just funny though, because only the people who are like smacking the boxes or whatever they're doing, like, it's usually like there's the centers and power forwards off of like a sad ass layup that like 2K determined to make. Like they be doing it off of non-skilled things. Like,
it's not like when you dunk on someone or anything. Like,
yeah,
it's usually like something that's really not that great, and I'm like. What?
I understand if like a point guard like breaks dude ankle, snatch back, three, green light, like then yeah, you can get up, celebrate, do what you do. But when a center gets like a can dunk animation that like anybody with a thumb could do, like, it's like, all right, bro, you're not doing anything. Like, I mean, like, anybody could have done that. Like
man, I don't know. I need to someone do like a NBA 2K players be like competitive players be like, and like they have them slapping the desk the whole time, like a Sub the Gamer video where they're just mocking them a little bit. That'd be funny. But, like, I don't know. It was entertaining. I'll say that. The last tournament, it was really entertaining. Like, I was watching a good amount of it. I watched Kuda's games. some good games, and then they got blasted. That was not fun to watch.
The only good games were entertaining, but none of like the final games were like the only close games were entertaining, but none of the final games were close. Like that Blazers team just like dominated everybody. Like they won every game by like 20 plus.
If you're a fan of them, I'm sure it's probably pretty entertaining. They were running through teams. If Kuda's team was running through teams, I think you'd be pretty entertained. So I don't know.
Yeah, maybe.
Like it was entertaining when they were winning by a bunch against that one team. So.
Oh yeah, when they were busting the Cavs.
They were busting one team. They were killing them. I was.
Yeah, they busted the Cavs.
Kuda was having some nice games, and I didn't get to see that final game. I don't know what happened. What went wrong
They got busted.
I just saw. I literally like. I remembered like, oh, they got their final game or one of their like final 2 games or whatever, and I clicked on it and I saw 80-40 with like 2 minutes left, and I was like, ah. Or it was like 4 minutes left or something. I was like, damn, bro. I was pulling for them to win the 150K, but I still think it was pretty good.
The Blazers have the best center, the best power forward, and arguably the best point guard in the league.
Really?
Like,
wow.
The team is like Walnut is like consensus best center.
What about shots? Really? He's better than some of the other guys?
I mean, Walnut is consensus
dominates
best
that
center.
league. Like
yeah, like
Damn.
Walnut's consensus best center. Probably like in the 2K League MVP race, he's like #1 apparently.
What leagues did they? What were their draft picks? Like when did they pick in the draft?
Walnut was picked like 6th in the draft. Like he was the first pick.
That's not too bad.
He was the first center taken. I think he was the first center taken.
So they did have a good pick.
He's been dominant.
They did have a good pick. Okay.
That boy Shots, he's their power forward. He's like the best power forward in the league, maybe.
Oh wow.
I think he was drafted in the 2nd or 3rd round, and then Mama, I don't know the rest of his name, but Mama is like the first part of his name. Mama, there go that man or something like that.
Yeah.
He's like one of the best point guards.
Wasn't he in the competition
In this tournament, he was the best. He was the best point guard in this tournament. Like he dropped 30 every single game, just dominating everybody. So like that team is crazy. Like,
bro, and they walked away with the bag. I don't know, pretty cool. I'm excited to watch the rest though. Like. I know you said 2K might have been like view botting.
They were 100%.
Do you think so? I wouldn't be surprised.
They had 27,000 in there.
I was watching game of the thing, so I don't even see.
Bro, I started watching it.
27,000.
Like
damn,
Bud,
that's a lot.
Bud tweeted about it. It had 3K viewers. I saw it swell to 20K viewers, and the chat didn't move one bit. And then like a few guys started commenting on the view bot, and they got timed out. Like they 100%.
Really?
Yeah, like everyone.
Yeah,
I made like a joke in there, like because the burner stuff was still hot with the Coangelo stuff. Like everybody in there got like 30 burners. Like,
that's funny. Damn, that's crazy.
Like,
they really be doing that. I mean, I guess you gotta keep the images. You gotta like make it look like it's doing really well.
Some people thought they weren't view botting because it was their first time using the 2K cam instead of the broadcast cam.
Was it?
But it's like there's no way possible that using a different camera is gonna bring in 25,000 unique or 20,000 unique.
It was so much better though. It was so much better watching from the 2K.
Yeah, it definitely looked better, but like
it's
not gonna bring in 20,000 new unique viewers. Like.
Yeah.
Hell no.
I did see them on the Twitch front page though. They were on the Twitch front page at one point.
Not on mine.
When they were on mine. When they had like 6K or 7K or whatever, they were on the front page of mine. Because I just typed in Twitch and then they were right there. So.
All right, question.
I was kind of
Some people say the NBA is boring because the Warriors are so dominant. Is the E-League going to get boring if that Blazers team remains so dominant? Like nobody competed with them.
That would be boring. Yeah, I think that would. I think if they're just beating everybody by a ton, that would get pretty boring, yeah.
Do we know how the Mavs are doing? They had the #1 overall pick, Dimes, the face of the league.
They lost. They lost to the Celtics in this tournament.
And then the Celtics
who
had the #2 pick in Fab. Yeah, and then the Celtics got busted by the Blazers in the finals.
The Blazers, they're just running through teams, it looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, the Celtics team looked good, too. I watched a couple of their games. But, yeah. There's not much you can do right now. I mean, there's still time, I guess, left in the season. They still have, some regular season games, and then they might have another tournament, and then the last tournament. Because I think
I don't think the season's at its halfway point.
Do y'all plan to keep watching?
This was supposed to be the I do, definitely. I think it's getting better. The commentators are good. They're getting into it. They're actually, really, they know their stuff, which is good. Like, in the beginning, there wasn't much for them to talk about, but now they're actually talking about the teams, and I don't know. It's actually pretty good. I'm just saying, I enjoy it. So,
bro, they should just have a tournament every weekend.
The tournaments are easily the best.
The regular season games are so teams having to fly across the country for one regular season game. That's so trash to me.
Dude, that seems so ridiculous. I don't know. Why are all the games in New York too?
Just seeing your team play one game is kind of trash too, in my opinion.
Yeah, bro. If I had to fly to play one 30-minute game of 2K, I would be pissed. Like, that sounds terrible.
And you got people from like the Warriors who are in Oakland. You got the Blazer team who's in Portland. Like that's like a 6-hour.
Some of those guys are doing
That's
turnaround trips. Like they fly in, play their game, and fly out.
That's terrible.
Like that sounds miserable.
That's absolutely terrible. That does. I don't know. Like, what is the point of that? I don't understand that. Like,
I don't know why they just didn't house everybody in New York.
They should have housed everyone in New York if they were gonna do this. Every game is in New York. It just seems so pointless to me. But that's just me. Like, New York definitely has an advantage there. Like, they got an advantage not having to fly all the time. That'd be a nightmare, man.
Bro, one of the commentators was saying that they thought other teams might have the advantage because they could bond together more when they're flying and traveling and stuff. Because, like Kuda and all them, like, they're at home the whole time. So, like, they could just go to their own apartment, do their own thing.
Yeah, but they do
when you
live
travel,
together,
when you flying, the only people you're with are your teammates. Like, you got to spend time with them. You got to get to know them.
That's a good point. But you're also a bit more, I'd say you're not as relaxed and comfortable, I'd say, than you probably, the next team is. But that's actually a good point. I didn't even think about that. But so far, I'd say it's an improvement. The tournament, like, the league seemed to be getting better. I know we talked about a few weeks ago. We weren't too high on it.
It sounds like your interest has risen since it started, and mine's definitely dropped. Like, I don't know.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, wow.
Like, outside of...
Mine's definitely risen.
Outside of Kuda's games, I don't really watch any of the other games, and then, like, the Blazers are just the best team in the league, and, like, a lot of the players aren't really that elite either, so it's like, I don't want to watch a bunch of mediocre players, in my opinion. Aren't too many elite players.
Yeah.
And then now, like, we know, like, the meta, like, everyone's just trying to dominate the paint.
It's just
like,
the bigs.
Like, center and power forward are each going to score, like, it's just mashing. So, like, it makes the game a lot less entertaining.
Yeah. I do wish there was
like, it's just, like, the gameplay of it. Like, it's the same thing every time. It's, like, who's going to be the better paint masher?
It's a lot of 5-out pick and rolls and see who can get it to the big and get the ball up with some fakes and stuff. It's pretty basic gameplay. Like, it honestly makes me, like, again, I know these guys are really good elite players, but, like, makes me think, like, a lot of other players probably could do the same thing. Like, just
there's mad people not in the league better than people in the league.
Like,
I don't know.
Like to me, it's very few that seem elite in the league. Like Walnut seems elite. His point guard seems elite. Dimes elite. Fab elite. But, like, a lot of those guys don't seem that elite, in my opinion.
Definitely, yeah, that's what I'm saying.
Bro, like, some of the two guards, like, I know Berg is better than half those two guards in the league.
Talk,
like, I know Berg is better.
Berg? Wow,
like,
that's saying
something. I know for a fact.
Nice,
I know for a fact Berg is better than at least, like, 5 of the two guards in the league.
Damn, that's crazy.
And, like, with those centers, like, I'm pretty sure I'm better than a lot of them, too.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Like, majority of those centers can't play a lick of defense. Like,
yeah, they definitely don't. I'll give you that. So...
And it's like, I don't know, like, when you play the game that much, you know the animations that are going to be good for you. You know what you're supposed to do to stop, like, but then they still can't get stops. Like, it's crazy. Like,
yeah. It's been good, though. I'm excited to see, like, the end tournament, the last one, that's going to be really exciting, I feel like. That'll be intense. Like, I'm excited for that. Like, that last tournament, you can start slapping the desk. I'll let you do that there. Like,
what'll be
I don't know,
exciting
so
about
that's
it,
going to
the
be good.
Blazers just dominated.
See, I don't think that's how it's gonna go. There's
and, like,
so much time left. There's too much time left.
The thing is, like, with the NBA, like, there's usually like, injuries tend to even out, like, the competition. So, like, when the Warriors were playing the Rockets, it was, like, a big thing. It was a big thing that Iggy was out. Because, like, that hurt the Warriors a lot. So it made that series closer.
Injuries also ruined that series, though, because then...
Yeah. Injuries also ruined that series. So. But... in the 2K League, if a team's dominant, like, it's not like Walnut's going to sprain his thumb.
There's
like,
no fatigue. There's no injuries. Like the dominant players are just going to continue to dominate. Unless some team has a crazy 6-man they're not playing that can, I don't know, be like a really big needle mover and make them better. But...
well, that's what you got to watch for. That's what you have to watch for. Teams got to make adjustments. They've got to, hey, this guy's not getting it done. Let's go with our 6-man. Or, hey, let's try this. So I think that's what you have to watch for and to see. So, I don't know.
There's not many adjustments to be made, and 2K's not going to put out a patch to change... because 2K's not going to put the patch to change the way the game plays. So it's just going to be... The Blazers have the 2 best paint mashers in Walnut.
So someone's got to find a way to get stops. Someone has to find a way to get stops. Maybe they double team and they start trying to make their
And then the way you stop that is trying to stop their point guard, but their point guard's elite too and knows when to pass it, knows when to shoot it. So, like, they're not going to lose. Like, they're not going to start to lose. Like, I don't know. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if they don't lose for the rest of the season.
Yeah.
Wow, that's big praise. Okay, we'll see. We'll see. I'm sure we'll talk about it when the time comes.
Bro, as a point guard in that build, to drop 30 as a point guard against apparently other elite point guards is crazy. And that dude Mama did it all the games, shooting efficiently, having low turnover games. Like, he was insane. Like, that's like so difficult to do.
All right.
From one sports basketball game to more sports video games, EAPlay was this weekend. I know we had a lot of colleagues that went to that. None of us were in attendance, but we got to see our first look at NBA Live 19. We got to also see some Madden 19 stuff. So what were you guys' impressions on? We'll start with Live and then move over to Madden. What were you guys' impressions on NBA Live 19?
I saw some good. I saw some bad. I'll say that right at the gate. Good. The dribbling looks good. I saw some, what was it, the 3v3? That gameplay looks way better than the 5v5. I don't know why. Like, I saw someone on a stream, and it looked really fluid. It looked awesome. Some of the street moves look sweet. So it seems like they're focusing on that area, in my opinion. We haven't found out anything about Ultimate Team. But the 5v5 gameplay, it looks fairly similar to last year. No major graphic changes. Just some tweaks to, like, face scans and probably body scans, probably. But I didn't see too much there, but I did see a lot of new like dribble moves and animations that are cool. Apparently, some new signature shots, but I definitely saw some of the same, trying to drive the lane, bump animation that we saw in Live 18. I played a good amount. I've played over probably 150 games,
okay, question.
I think.
Did you play 3v3 in Live 18?
I didn't. No, I wasn't really into that. So
did you
maybe
even
this
know
will
it was
bring
in
me
Live
to play
18?
it. I did, yeah. I know Live Run existed. A lot of people, it's their main focal point was that, and then the live events and all that stuff. That was their focus, and it's clear that's definitely their focus this year again, which I guess it's cool. Like, everybody was hyped about the Venezuela court and stuff, and like the Brazil and all that stuff, and I was like, I don't really care about that. So that's not really what interests me, I guess, in a basketball game. But because last year a lot of people complained about like teammates and playing with people who suck, and like that would frustrate me. So I guess this year you might be able to do it solo, and like I don't know how that's gonna work out, but.
Well, I know last year I actually went out there early to play it and like game test it, all that stuff with a lot of other creators. And one of the things that last year that we didn't like that much was that the games that were 3v3 and on all those cool different courts around the world or around the country were only games to 21, and they weren't like quarter things. So I think it was similar to how 2K did like Pro-Am like in 2K14 or 15 when they said it was back, but it wasn't.
Yep.
But this year they said there's going to be like they said there's going to be 4 quarter games, so they're going to be like full games and not just like games to 21. So I know a lot of people are excited about that.
Yeah, that'll be good, I think, because the game to 21, those.
Will that be fun
like,
though?
I'm not big on Park.
Think about a 4 quarter game with like the park on 2K. Like 4 quarters of park wouldn't be fun.
Well, that's like their actual gameplay. Like, it's not part gameplay. It's like their actual live gameplay. So it's like similar gameplay as quick match.
So
I'm
that's
pretty
not
sure.
going to have to be a street ball moves and stuff.
No, but it still does. Those moves are in the game. Like, because I saw Kyrie Irving doing that, like a crossover between the legs type Sham God move, and I'm pretty
that's
sure
just like a package that he has. It wasn't like some like travel.
But it looked
crazy...
like a street. It looked like a street ball thing. I don't know. Like he was throwing it through the legs. He was doing it pretty easily. I don't know. Like, you don't see that in the NBA every play.
Kyrie's done something like that in the league. Like, people have definitely thrown balls in. Yeah, not every play, but like
it looked like you do it every play.
In a trailer, they're gonna show like the elite plays. Like,
no, it was in gameplay. Like gameplay, I saw someone doing 5v5 gameplay, because there's a bunch of 5v5 gameplays up on YouTube. I think it was from iPod King Carter that had it, but he like did it 3-4 times in a row, I think. So that's why I was like, I don't know if I'm big on that. But like the dribbling looks fire. Dribbling was really good last year, so that's not really one of the things that I think needs to change. For me, it's like blocks are so easy, dunks at times are so easy, like, and they're kind of those animations that are kind of they're not canned, but they're close to that. Yeah. So like I don't know. I don't want to be blocking shots with Isaiah Thomas. Like like I don't want that happening. Like I don't want the point guard or sometimes the CPU on like all-star difficulty is so hard. Like I couldn't beat challenges versus that. It was just way too difficult.
Yo, these dribbles are insane. This is crazy.
Yeah, like, are you watching it now?
That's
what I'm saying. Like some of them look so like they're street ball moves, but
Kyrie can do this in real life. But
but not every time.
He shammed between his.
I know, that's what I'm saying.
It's like shakes, right?
It looks cool though. I'll say that. Like, it looks really cool, and I'm sure on the park and everything, like, or whatever they call it, the playground. I don't know what they call it, but I'm sure on that it'll look cool in like a 3v3. But like in a 5v5 game, I'm gonna get sick of that so fast.
What's the counter to
first
these
time I do it, it's gonna be cool.
freestylish moves?
Has to be some way to stop and play defense, like. And there's a lot of gameplay videos going up, so I'll keep watching them. I only got to watch a couple minutes, but I also wish, like, the lighting looks fairly similar. Like, things just look so similar to last year, so I'm hoping that I'll see some changes. Yeah, you're watching it right now. It looks good.
That snatch was crazy.
So I don't know. I was expecting a little bit more.
Are you just beat if he throws it between your legs? Is there a way to close your legs so he can't put you in that position?
Yeah. Or, like, if you press a button and time it, would you be able to steal it?
Yeah.
I did see one where he got blocked, so I guess you can recover fast.
Oh, yeah, he just tried to put it through his legs, and it hit off of Simmons' knee.
So that's kind of nice, I guess.
All right, question.
So maybe you won't be able
regarding
to do it
live,
every time, but...
is there anything that they do better than 2K, in your opinion?
Okay, I wanted to talk about this. In 2K for years, if you're a short player, like, you're trash. Like, Isaiah Thomas in 2K has been trash for years.
What? You just might not know how to use him. He's a bucket.
I don't know if they're trash, but in this year's game, they're definitely not very good.
Let me just say this thing. So in 2K, like layups, like you getting blocked on layups in like my team or like reg teams, like you got to be a dunker to go to the paint, right?
Yeah.
In live, one thing that they do really, really well is like someone like Kyrie Irving. Like he's not gonna really dunk on anybody, but he's crafty at the rim where he's gonna get acrobatic finishes. Like they have a lot of acrobatic finishes in the game. If you know how to get crafty in
2K and do your reverses and adjust your layups, like you're gonna be pretty efficient.
Those reverses are crazy.
Driving.
Yeah, those reverses are so hard to stop.
Bro, but
like if you know what you're doing,
reverses are so hard to stop.
Buckets, like layups. Like I don't know what you're talking about. Like Curry has a crazy layup.
Yeah,
it's just incredibly hard to block on 2K.
It's really hard to block.
Like live does. I just feel like live does it better. Where like some of the shorter players will have different, not advantages, but they'll be able to score in the paint. Where in 2K, a lot of them can't. Like I don't know.
In my opinion, they can score in the paint on 2K. So I don't know. I haven't had that experience at all. Is that it though?
I like the post game presentation stuff. I like the ESPN stuff. At times it's really good. At times it's kind of like, I've already heard and seen these exact lines. Apparently they have new commentators in this year's game, and they'll be keeping up to date. Kind of like what 2K does, where they record new lines for, like, if someone gets hurt, they'll record a line about it and have it in at, like, mid-season or something. So they will be doing that stuff. I like the presentation, though. I'm trying to think of things that they do better. I mean, I know Ultimate Team, they did a lot of things better than 2K. There was a lot done better there. I know, I'll say this, you don't have to spend money. I don't even think you can spend money in the career mode, which I think that's better. Can you actually?
Wait.
I don't think you can.
I don't know.
I don't think you can.
You don't have to. You're right.
I don't even think you could.
In 2K, you have to spend. You dang near have to spend money. In live, you don't have to.
Like for shoes and stuff.
I think you can spend money. I think you can spend money on crates, though. I'm pretty sure you can spend money on crates.
Maybe you could, but I don't remember being able to. So I'm gonna stick with that you can't. But like you the way you earn things, the progressive system, it's actually pretty good. Like their mode, like
yeah, I like that.
If you don't want to get stuck on like cutscenes and stuff like that, and you just want to play, like I think that's better. So yeah, I did play the one a little bit last year, and it's actually pretty fun. And again, there's not like a whole bunch of cutscenes. You don't got to sit through Gatorade commercial of this annoying chick that you don't need to hear, and all these other promos. Like, so I think they do that better. I think, and
that is dribbling
because it does get annoying.
So, Carter really wanted to get every angle of this move. Huh?
Some of it's really good.
You gotta get to 10. I ain't mad at him.
I also noticed they had they have
really?
What's it called? They have like Nike what's it called?
Oh, their shoes look really good.
Shoes do look good too. Yeah.
2K
their shoes look amazing.
In this video with the Carter posted, you can see the ball warping. I assume that might be what he's talking about in the slow motion part. It's like warping to his hand.
I do not like the ball warps. The ball warping in both games drives me nuts. It happens in both games. They warp through players warp through, and it's like literally the worst thing.
Yeah, but I feel like this could be really annoying with these dribble, like throw it behind your back cross, between your leg crosses.
That would definitely get
warping
annoying.
To you. Like 2K,
it's like when 2K has the can and
the
can snatchback. Oh, it happens so much to me. Play it when a ball warps through me. I feel like it happens
so I don't have that problem, but yeah.
No, like I'll be in position to get a bump steal, and now sometimes the ball will just go through you. Like it doesn't matter. And that's really
bump
annoying.
steals are just really inconsistent.
It's
in
very
all the games.
inconsistent.
Like sometimes it'll happen every play, other times it just won't happen. Like it's just mad.
They like turned it down because last year it was too frequent, but like now like ball goes through you at times. So I don't know. I'm excited, I guess, to see more stuff. Again, we haven't got any LUT news, and again, that's what I mostly play. But I am disappointed that it's coming out on the same day as 2K. I don't understand that in any aspect. That just doesn't make sense to me.
Did you want it to come out earlier or later?
Yeah, I want it to come out earlier. Even if it's just one day earlier, that's a genius plan, in my opinion. Why? I don't know why they put it out the same day. That just doesn't make sense.
Well, no, the one day earlier, like games have a certain day that they're supposed to release.
They're only allowed
to
probably release a certain day early.
That's probably
too.
what it
like,
is. That's probably
yeah, like
what
the
it is,
NBA
man.
has to sign off on when they release.
That's probably what
there's
it
probably,
is.
I remember last year, one of the reasons why we couldn't capture certain things when we were out there is because the new,
stuff, yeah.
the new NBA jerseys, the new NBA stuff that's in the game that they can't show until a certain date.
I don't know. Like it's different now though, because all that stuff's already been shown.
There's new
so
stuff coming
but like every year, like there's new, like last year the big thing was the warm ups. Like they had already announced the jerseys, but they hadn't shown like the Nike warm ups.
Yeah.
So like in all the gameplay we had to make sure there was no, like you couldn't see any of the warm ups. And like I'm sure there'll be stuff like that this year where to get Nike and all those companies in the game to make the game realistic, they have to sign off on a certain day that it could all be shown.
Again, I know that's probably why, but it still is like disappointing to me because like, again, I think it would be a big advantage if it could come out earlier, but it probably can't. I guess maybe that's the big thing there. But yeah, I don't know. It's disappointing to me, I guess, just because I don't have time to play them both. I'm gonna be playing 2K that day, so I'm not gonna be playing live the first day it comes out probably. So that's just me.
Do you guys think that they're going to price it again at $40 instead of $60?
They need to price it at $20.
I think they'll do exactly what they did this past year, where it'll be probably priced at a full $50-$60 or whatever, and then they'll do a lot of sales throughout the year. Like some of the sales were ridiculously cheap. You could have got it for $5 at times. So if you honestly, and that's what a lot of people are gonna do. They're just not gonna buy it on release day, especially if they're already buying 2K on release day. So I don't know. I don't know if I would almost. Would I like a delayed release date better? I don't know. But
the thing is, they also are. I'm not sure how comprehensive their demo will be this year, but last year it was like really comprehensive. Honestly, they're dropping a demo. I think August 24th or 27th.
It might be
one of those two.
I thought it was the 20th, but it's sometime in August.
So August 20 something.
That's good. Again, what did 2K do for the demo last year? I hated the demo last year. It was like
it was just my career. It was the prelude.
That. It was so bad too. Like I did not like that at all. Yeah. I hated that.
Absolutely the prelude was trash.
Absolutely hated it this past year.
Did you have 2K early last year?
Like a day early, like 2 days.
Yeah, I think there was people who had the game as the prelude was coming out too.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
For 2K.
Nah, the prelude came out pretty early, I thought, last year too. It was like a couple weeks, wasn't it?
Nah, it wasn't weeks.
I thought it was in August. Oh, maybe it wasn't. I don't know.
Nah.
But the prelude was trash. I'm gonna keep it real with you. Absolutely trash last year. So, I'm excited to see the demo, try it out a little bit, see how differently it plays. Because my whole thing is, I really enjoy how it's fun, but at times it was way too hard. Like the CPU was way too good. They make everything. They don't miss. They block everything. Like a little too cheesy. So definitely hoping the gameplay's tuned a little bit. But again, this is only an alpha that we're seeing too. So I think we'll see a lot of changes made before we actually get the real game. So excited for that. But we also did get a lot of Madden news too. I guess moving on to that. Madden coming back to the PC for Madden 19. That hasn't happened in, I think they said 10 years or so. So that's actually really dope. You're going to see a lot of mods and things like that. I'm excited to see that stuff. But I think also, aren't jerseys going to be customizable in Ultimate Team this year? I think they announced something like that with the pre-order bonus, that you do get some sort of customizable jerseys, I think. So again, this is not confirmed, but I think they said something like that, which is exciting to me because 2K have been doing that with my team for the longest, and I think it's really cool. I don't know. I like being able to customize my jerseys. I know you can kind of get around the suits and everything like that, the lawsuits and stuff, if you put some wording in there and some descriptive wording. Like, we don't own any of the images, so like if I go in and make basically like a college team, then they can't get sued for it, I think, and I mean technically they just have to remove it if it's requested, I think. So I don't know. I like the fact that we can create our own stuff and like make our own jerseys. So I'm hoping that's in Madden 19. We did get some gameplay in a little trailer. We saw Shaquem Griffin. I don't know how to say his name, but you saw him. I don't know how to say it, but Shaq Griffin. You could see him with his one hand, and that was cool. Man, I saw some wild tweets about it. Some dudes were like, if he picked me off with one hand and it's that hand, I'm throwing the game away. But I saw a lot of tweets like that. But I don't know. I think that's cool how they like customized that for him. That's really cool. And yeah, I'm excited for the gameplay.
They customized that?
Yeah, they did, because I don't think they've ever had a player in Madden with one hand. I mean, it's never happened. There's never been a football player with one hand.
Pierre-Paul.
So,
bro, like
Jason Pierre-Paul has those nubs.
Does he have the nub in Madden?
Doesn't he wear a club though?
Does he have the club though?
Something
I don't even know.
Yeah.
I've never paid it. Okay, so I guess it's a little different.
Bro,
but yeah.
like, I saw a bunch of people so excited over that Shaquem Griffin thing. I don't know. Like that didn't really like.
I think that's pretty cool.
It's dope, but like, what did you expect? Did you expect to give a player with only one hand, two hands? Like, do you expect them to just not pay attention to it? Like, I don't know. Like, that's just.
Yeah,
like, it's not like they're doing anything like so next level or anything. Like, yeah, it's good that they did it, but like, I don't know, it didn't. That's not like Madden, oh my gosh to me.
I just hope the players feel and play like they do in real life. Sometimes they do, sometimes they don't. And like sometimes all the quarterbacks feel the same, and like I want to be able to feel the difference in Tom Brady and Tyrod Taylor and like some of these other guys. Sometimes you can't really like they throw to. So I'm hoping that's really tuned up and it's really good in this one. I'm trying to think of some things I didn't love in Madden 19. Berg, you played a ton of Madden. What did you not love and that you're hoping for next year? I'm trying to think of some things.
I can't even answer that. I don't know.
I know they're adding more new celebrations and stuff like that. That'll be cool because, I mean, I've been sick of seeing the same Nene and Whip. Seem like every year to wait Nene and the Whip. So they added a bunch of Juju Smith-Schuster stuff in there, and I'm sure there'll be a whole bunch of different ones. So that stuff's cool. I know they added when you were running into the end zone, you could do those different ones, and I like those. I'm excited for more MUT Squads, too. I think MUT Squads was pretty fun last year, and it comes out early, which is nice, so we were able to play MUT Squads for like a whole month before 2K drops. So
are they doing anything to make MUT Squads like a competitive mode or add some reasons to play that?
I don't think so, but I mean,
so
as the year went on, they did. They added
just doing the same MUT Squads as last year.
They added like packs and like seasons to MUT Squads as the year went on. But by then, I had already kind of stopped playing because like they weren't really rewarding anything in the beginning. But it was very fun. Like I'm looking forward to playing that again more because I think that's their best mode. I think MUT Squads is so fun when it's fun. So I'm actually looking forward to that.
But that's the thing about any mode. Like, a mode could be fun, but if they don't reward you with the right stuff, like, there's no reason to play it.
Yeah.
Like, with Pack and Playoffs in 2K, like, that mode was really fun to me, but, like, the rewards were terrible. There was no reason to play it. Like,
that's one of the top 5 worst things ever. So I guess, really quickly, with 2K19, we better see a draft mode. Get rid of that crap and give us an actual draft mode. My God.
Nah, give us real rewards.
All right, question.
Give us a 12-man roster.
We haven't seen any
rewards.
gameplay from 2K yet. Have y'all already put your $100 pre-order in?
I haven't, but I will. But it's just because I'm lazy. Honestly, I really should because you can pay 80 or 90 if you do it on the console on PlayStation. It's a little cheaper if you do the digital version. So I probably will do that. I definitely will. It's not like I'm not going to get the $100 version. We're all going to get it. Even last year, I think you got the $100 version, like if you got it earlier or whatever. I don't know. But definitely will be getting it. But again, with my team and all that stuff, I'm just not going to be spending as much in the beginning because there is no point to. Those cards become obsolete so fast. It's become quicker and quicker every year. So yeah, that's just my thing. It's going to be holding off on the rubies and the sapphires unless they start dropping diamonds out the gate.
Bro,
I don't
like $100 end cycle could get you a team that you would have spent $1,000 for the beginning of the game. Like,
exactly. So it's just going to be about pace this next year, I think. That's going to be one thing. I think that'll help me enjoy it more, too, is just pacing myself, not spending a bunch for rubies and sapphire. Like Ruby Kobe, I remember doing that set. I think it was like $200, $300, and like, man, that's such
that card was obsolete in like 2 weeks.
It was obsolete in like a month. Like they dropped the amethyst and a diamond Kobe and a pink diamond one in like a month. So yeah, that's my whole thing with that. I dropped a bunch of that Kobe too, and eventually got it, the other one. But so yeah, I think that's my main focus with that. I'm excited to see some news. We did see a little bit of a teaser when they dropped that LeBron was on the anniversary edition. They showed like a little Sapphire LeBron, and they also said on the pack, it looked like an NBA Live pack, which I find hilarious, by the way. Like the design, it looked like an NBA Live pack. But it's had 25 cards, so I don't know if they're going to make packs different next year. I do like the animations they did this year, so they did add some good in this year's game. So I'm looking forward to seeing some details for that. We'll probably get some screenshots and stuff over the next month, and then we'll finally get a trailer like 2 weeks before. We'll get that trailer. So yeah, excited to see what's coming in that aspect. Anything else that you guys saw from like EAPlay or E3 that looked cool? I know Spider-Man looks cool. Spyro.
E3, there's a bunch of games that were announced that's like I'm like really excited for. Like
Skyrim.
A bunch of games that like I played when I was a kid that are like coming out with sequels. Like I know Super
Kingdom
Smash,
Hearts,
the new Super Smash was announced like a few weeks ago, but like
Yeah.
they did like a trailer today, showed that like all the characters are gonna be back in it.
Oh, that's
like,
cool.
That's got me super excited.
Cool.
I love that. They also announced a new like Skyrim.
Yeah, they did.
It's
But
like,
I have a feeling, again, there's no date for
Elder
that, so
Scrolls
it might be
6.
a while.
So I'm excited for that. I
That'll
used to
be
love
cool.
that game.
Yeah, very popular game.
There's a new Halo that's gonna be dropping
Is there?
in the next year or so.
that's
Yeah,
kinda
like
cool.
I don't remember what it's called, but they announced that.
I played Halo forever.
I think a few companies announced that they're doing battle royale modes, so it'll be interesting to see if we can get some.
Everyone's gonna have
like
battle
actual
royale.
good ones.
I did
that
see the
are gonna be
Battlefield.
fun.
Battlefield looks good. Battlefield's like a game that like I'd only play it a little bit, but like when I do, it's usually pretty fun. Like I remember Battlefield 4 when the PlayStation first came out. That was really fun. So I'll probably be picking up new Battlefield and playing that a little bit. It's usually pretty fun. And again, the graphics are insane. They look so good. Oh my goodness. So there was that. I did see that. What else? Again, I mentioned
A Way
Spyro.
Out 2. A lot of people were excited about that because they really liked A Way Out 1.
Yep.
So
Yep. Didn't Berg play that, or you play it, or one of you two?
I didn't play it. I think Berg, you played it, right?
Yeah.
Good,
Was it
bad
good?
reactions.
It was alright.
All right, I probably should play that. Gotta try that out. We saw some cool stuff. I don't know. I saw some stuff about at Sims at EA Play. That was kind of cool. I don't know. It made me want to play Sims. Yeah, they were like they adding weather and seasons to Sims.
We got all these games coming out. New Halo, new Elder
Sims will be out in like a
Scrolls,
week.
new Smash.
Apparently,
And-
that's
yeah,
what he
it's new
said.
Halo. And this guy's talking about Sims.
I didn't see
don't
no
like
new Halo.
Halo.
I don't know. I never saw any Halo news.
Or there's a new Halo, bro.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't know. I didn't
Halo
see it.
Infinite, Gears 5, Fallout 76.
I want to see the trailer.
Oh, Fallout. I'm excited for. I'm excited for Fallout. Excited for Fallout. That'll be dope. What else? Again, Spyro remastered. That comes in a couple of months, I think. That's gonna be fun. I'm trying to think of the other games that I'm really
Gears of War 5.
See, I probably won't play Gears of War. I'm not too into the Gears of War series. I played the first couple and they were fun, but it's not really one of my games that I'll do in my spare time. But I'm trying to think. There was a lot of good stuff, I guess, and I'm sure we'll see more.
Just Cause 4. Super Motherload 2. No, I'm playing.
Now that would
I
have
try
been
not
heat.
to put
That would have got
my
me
attention,
excited.
man. Some Plants vs Zombies would have got your attention. Let's keep
Plants
moving.
vs Zombies Garden Warfare 3 would have
Plants
gone
vs.
crazy.
Zombies for the
I ain't
bag.
gonna lie.
Would've got my attention.
I know people wanted to see like Skate 4 and like NBA Street, and we didn't see that.
Yo, if we could, yeah, a lot of people wanted Skate
A
4,
lot of people
didn't get
wanted
that
that.
announcement. There's another Skate game, it's called like Session or something, that like everyone was like, cool, but we won't skate. So,
Well, Skate 4.
I'm be honest, I didn't play the Skate games that much. I think I played one of
buddy
them.
played it a
Tony
lot.
Hawk Underground was so much better than those though. Like,
Yeah, well, that's just a classic. That's a classic. By the way,
bro, like
you know what
why
I wanna
people
buy?
wanting Skate back? Like,
Oh.
bring back Tony Hawk.
I think
Like,
people
I wanna
like
buy a
Skate
modded
because
Xbox
it was
so
so hard
bad.
to do tricks on it. That like half the fun on it was just like messing up tricks and like
Yeah, like people love doing.
I never
that.
played
people
it,
love
though.
playing Skate. I played it a
yeah,
little bit.
I think I played like the first one once when it was free, and I was like, I think it was too difficult for me, and I didn't enjoy it.
Yeah,
so.
see, I like the non-difficult part of Tony Hawk, like
Yeah.
doing the tricks, building up the score, finding the tapes. Like I like that stupid, silly stuff.
Yeah, like Tony Hawk. That's one of the classic games.
I want to get a
That
modded
one's fire.
Xbox. I want to get a modded Xbox that has like all those games on it from N64 and everything. Oh,
Yeah,
that's what I was looking at on
I need
eBay
to get
the
a
other day.
GameCube.
It's like $200. You can get an Xbox 360 with like every N64, every PS1 game, like all kinds of stuff. I want to get one of them. But yeah, E3 was pretty good. Again, I haven't watched as many. I think there's probably still some stuff to be shown. So
Oh, Fortnite came out on the Switch.
Yeah, we did see that as well. I saw a trail for that today too. But
came out today.
Again, I don't have a Switch, so like that doesn't
I do.
appeal to me too much. Do you even play your Switch at all?
No.
Yeah. See, like I had a Wii U, I think it was, or I don't even know. I had one of the Wiis. I think maybe I had I think I had a Wii U. Barely.
No, you had a Wii U.
I barely played it. It's sitting around here somewhere. Honestly, I'll probably just sell it if I can get $100 for it.
Bro, when the games come out though, like when Smash comes out, like I'm gonna play my Switch.
Yeah, I probably won't. I like Smash, and I'll probably I probably won't. I'm gonna keep it at that. I need to see like Super Mario Sunshine 2. I need to see like.
Oh, they're coming out with a Mario Party 2.
I saw that.
That's gonna be a fire Switch game as well.
Bro, I need bring me back some of the classic games though. Like,
bro, if you trying to run the Mario Party on the stream, boy, let me know.
Hi, go ahead and buy me a Switch, boy.
Right, and then you gotta buy the stuff.
Why do you do this?
The special
you'll
stuff,
make it back in like limitless hours of streaming together.
Oh, you definitely will, but
like,
you gotta
just give me a Switch.
Just figure out how to stream and stuff.
All right, let's move on to the next topic.
Yeah, let's talk some sports. He just looked at how long this was gonna go on for.
Bro,
That's
this shit gonna be the longest fucking
Right
episode.
up,
Y'all better be y'all better.
How long it was.
I'm about to cut that whole gaming shit out.
Yo, you're getting big finesse.
Nah, this is a good podcast though. Don't cut this shit though.
That shit trash.
Nah, this is a good one. This is a 10 out.
All right, boys, we're gonna fly through this NBA talk.
No, we're not. We got a lot to talk about.
All right, so this was kind of a question that we had for our Q&A, but we kind of wanted to ask it in this part so we could talk about it with other NBA stuff. Yep. One of the great viewers of the TheYuckCast using the hashtag TheYuckCast asked, how good do you think Lonzo Ball will be this upcoming NBA season? What do you guys think?
Pretty good. I can't remember what his numbers were exactly. I think he had like maybe, I don't know, it was like 7.
It was like
8
and 8.
Yeah,
they were like that.
They were decent numbers. He dealt with a lot of injuries this year. Definitely was a transition period. His shot was inconsistent. At times it was good. At times it was terrible. So he's still adjusting. I expected big things from this year.
He averaged 10, 7, and 7.
So that's pretty good. Like, that's not bad.
36% from the field, which is terrible.
That's not good. That is definitely not good. But
yeah, that's terrible.
I think Jason Kidd had similar stats his first year, and like some other guys did too. Like, 36% so it's not like it was the worst.
It's tragic. Like, that's really bad.
That's awful. Like that's.
I'm saying though, like the 7 and 7 though, like that's pretty good. Like
45% from the free throw line too. That's
definitely
horrendous.
not good.
Like I don't think I've ever seen a point guard shoot that low. Honestly,
I'm not impressed by like point guard rebounds. Like a lot of those aren't really game-changing rebounds.
They're inflated now, I guess, but still, he made some plays. He looked good at times. Had some good games. He had a couple games where he took over, and it was so fun to watch. So I think he's gonna have a good season. I mean, I don't know if I want to give him like maybe. I think he'll probably bump his points up to maybe like 13, 14 points per game, probably. But I wouldn't be surprised if the rebounds go down a little, just because
that team he could average a double-double next year.
He could. No. Yeah, definitely could. Yeah.
Averaging 10 assists is difficult.
Difficult, but if he's got a good team and they're winning games,
the thing is, he would for him to do that. They would need to get more talent around him, better shooters.
I think they're going to get more talent. They've got tons of money. They're going to get something good.
They're trying to land LeBron, Paul George, Chris Paul.
They're going to get something. They're going to give someone big money.
Very well.
It could be Julius Randle. Yeah, they might be giving $20 million to Julius Randle at the end of the year, but they're gonna pay someone. They'll probably have some good, talented players, even if it's just better. Lakers been on the come up. They've been getting a little bit better.
They expect Ingram to get better.
Probably gonna make the playoffs. They'll be on the verge, I think.
No,
I think they'll make the playoffs. They were on the verge last year. They almost made it.
No, they weren't. They weren't even close.
They were like 7,
I think if they get some
out.
talent, if they land a big free agent, I think they're a playoff team, and I think you might see them.
How many games back were they?
No, they were 12 games away.
That's not that bad. That's not that
far. Oh
yeah.
I do agree, bro. The thing with me is the West is so stacked. Like the Rockets gonna be back, Warriors gonna be back, Jazz gonna be back, Pelicans probably gonna be back, Spurs, Timberwolves probably gonna be back. I think the Nuggets gonna be in there. They're super young, getting better.
I think the Lakers might be better than the Nuggets next year.
Nah, stop it.
I won't stop it.
Like the only team out of these ones, I guess the Blazers could take a step back because they may end up making some moves just because their core might not be working for them. And then the Thunder, but you'd assume that the Nuggets would finally make the playoffs next year. Like they had 46 wins this year.
You really think the Thunder are going to take a step back? They'll be in the playoffs. They'll be
Bro,
in the
they
play-
could
even if
easily
they-
not make the playoffs.
Even if the Thunder
Like, if
just
Paul-
has Russell Westbrook, they will be in the
Nah,
playoffs.
bro. The Thunder just had Russell Westbrook
And they made the playoffs.
the year prior to this, and they barely made the playoffs. Like, they made it by a game.
Still made it.
Oh, no, not by a game. They actually made it by a lot. Never mind. I'm
Trust me,
tripping.
they'll be in the playoffs
But-
with him. They'll be in the playoffs.
The West is getting so much better. Like, I don't think the Thunder will make the playoffs if Paul George leaves next year, unless they do something else.
I definitely think they will, but that's just me. What was I gonna say really quickly? So let's talk LeBron's decision, because I think that's like the biggest free agency thing right now. So yesterday there was like reports and rumors that son Bronny. I think it's I was trying to tongue twister, a little twisted up there.
Bron's son Bronny? Why'd you call him Bron?
Because I for a second I thought his name was Braun, but it's Bronny.
Oh.
So I was like Bron's
His name's
son.
actually LeBron James
Is
Jr.,
it?
but they
All
just
right,
call him Bronny.
They
Yes.
call him Bronny. But yeah, so the rumor was yesterday he was, I think St. Mary's or not St. Vincent's. It was
No,
something.
that's the high school LeBron went to.
LeBron went to, but it was
high
in
school
LA.
in LA. It's
It was
like
called Saint something. And
That-
it was rumored that he was going to go there, that he was committed. But this is apparently from what Gary Payton says. So it's not like it's a rumor. Apparently Gary Payton said this. Like Gary Payton's, I don't know if it's a good source, but I mean, I don't know why he would lie about this. But like people have shot it down. Like a lot of NBA reporters shot this down. Apparently people called the school and they couldn't confirm and they said nothing. They hadn't heard anything. But like, I don't know if the school really would say if they could. Like, I don't know if they can do that.
Bro,
Also,
LeBron's
I'm pretty sure he's going into
kids
8th
looks
grade.
like-
Pretty sure he's going into 8th grade and not 9th grade. So he's not even in high school.
Now he starts
Or
high
going-
school next
and I
year, I'm
guess-
pretty sure.
So not this year.
Like
It's
this
a whole
upcoming
full year.
fall, he'll be in high school.
Oh, so he will. So then maybe I read something wrong. So I don't know.
Bro.
What I read was saying he was going into 8th grade, I think. Not going into 9th grade. But so maybe I don't know. It just seems like a lot of people are pulling things out. But Gary Payton is, I would say, a reliable source. I don't know how he'd know, but I don't know. Kind of interesting. I still think if he goes to the Lakers, that's the worst. That's the worst move basketball decision.
The
for him,
Lakers
I
can
think.
get free agents. I said this before the podcast. Like they can
They
get
can.
LeBron and like more stars. Like they have young players to trade. They have pieces to move.
I just don't see that team being better than the Warriors, no matter what they get.
Bro, I
Like-
don't think the Lakers can put up a team that is
Unless
as
they
good
get
as
Anthony
if
Davis.
the Rockets landed LeBron.
Unless they could get Anthony Davis, I don't think they would be better than the Warriors.
If that
Because
Rockets
Paul
team
George-
goes on a 29-31 freaking 3-point shooting missing spree, they're not as good as the Warriors either. Like that Rockets team, like what? Like they got to move stuff around too to get LeBron.
Yeah, I
They
mean,
don't have to move it. They
If
do have
they're
to
trying
move-
to keep Chris
Trevor
Paul
Ariza
and
probably
get
will be coming
LeBron,
back.
all those bro
They'd have to
players
move
that were
someone.
making
Someone would
threes
have to move.
out of there.
someone would have to move because Capella wants a max deal. Like he wants a big deal.
Out of there.
So like someone's gonna have to go. Whether PJ Tucker, but I mean you could afford to
Nah,
lose him.
PJ Tucker's under contract. What they would
Is
have
he?
to do is
Yeah,
they'd
but
have to trade
move
Ryan
money, though.
Anderson's salary.
They'd
They
have
would
to move money.
Okay, Trevor Ariza would be gone.
Yeah,
They'd have to
he's
trade
a free
Ryan
agent.
Anderson's salary, and they'd probably have to give up a piece to do that because it's a trash contract. And then if they do those things and let Capella walk, or maybe try to structure their contracts in a certain way, which apparently Daryl Morey, I think I'm saying his name right.
Yeah.
He is like doing research and like apparently he has some like secret amazing math way to make it all work.
Yeah, I don't know if I
That's
believe
what
him.
heard reports of, but like they could like if that's what LeBron wants to do, they can make it happen.
Oh,
Like,
yeah,
it just
of
depends
course.
on what LeBron wants to do.
I mean, any team could really make it happen if LeBron says he wants to go there.
Like the Heat didn't have all the money to do that, but they made it work. They all
And
took
the
different
Lakers
contracts
Yeah.
and they made it work.
Make it work, and and his son's
They
gonna go to
could.
school in LA. Probably he likes living in
Again.
LA. Like
Yeah, he has a home out
so
there.
you think he's going to the Lakers?
Lakers or Houston, probably the Lakers though.
After yesterday, I'm a little worried, man. I'm definitely a little
Like
worried.
I've seen mad
that he's gonna
hints
go to the Lakers.
hitting at the Lakers. Like when they start pushing those stories out, they're trying to set you up for what's
Yeah,
about to
it
happen.
really seems like that. It really does. That's what I'm
Oh.
saying. And like I hate
y'all
that
think-
because I don't know. I mean, it's good for the East, I guess, but like Celtics go and dominate. Like sucks to suck, Philly. Like I don't know. Like, but then again, they can still get him too. I don't know.
How would you think
like,
it would work at Boston? Do you think that y'all would retain
I think it'd
Kyrie,
work great.
or Kyrie would be
Oh
gone?
my! I think Kyrie would stay. I think they'd rehash it out, figure it out. Hey, you two go talk, figure out what you gotta do. You know, like if y'all don't like each other, That's fine. I get it.
Who are
He
y'all
won't come
moving
here,
then?
but
Your young pieces? Like, who are you moving?
it would either be no, they'd have to move one max contract, and that's it's either Al Horford or Gordon Hayward, and the Gordon Hayward thing is
easily gone.
It's a weird situation though, but they
he hasn't played a game with them.
He's played half of a game, not even like half a quarter. The problem with that is you could in theory just do that trade, but it's gonna really be it's a bad relation. It's a bad look, I'll say. And
for the sign and trade,
it's a horrible
for the
look.
sign and trade, if the Cavs were to do that, the Celtics would probably have to throw in like maybe Jaylen Brown in that trade for the Cavs to agree to that.
I don't think they
have
would.
to get some talent out of it.
Yeah, I don't think. Why would the Cavs just be like, all right, take possibly the best player ever to our arch rivals for the past 5 years? Like what?
The Celtics are not going to do that. They could do a trade with someone else.
The thing is though, with Tatum having as good of a season he had, Jaylen Brown is like, if they were to make any moves, like Jaylen Brown would be the first one for them to move.
They're not going to move those guys unless they get an
If they they're going to keep on getting LeBron, anybody can get moved. Like,
you think they're going to keep 4 small forwards?
Unfortunately, it looks like it might be Hayward. It's either Hayward or Horford. And honestly, if in a sign and trade, Cleveland will take either of those guys.
That's an easy decision, but they'll probably move another guy too.
No, they won't.
Bro, I think Jaylen Brown is because Jaylen Brown's gonna have to get paid soon, right?
You might not know
they're
how
not gonna have the cap space to pay him if they're paying Kyrie. If they're they're gonna have to pay Tatum too. Like they're not gonna have the cap space to pay all those guys.
Actually, they do because of bird rights. They can go into. They can do it.
Yes, but does Danny Ainge want to play that high into the luxury tax?
He's actually come out and said he would be fine with paying the luxury tax if the team is. They've said it. Yes, they've actually said they want to go into the tax. But here's what you have to realize. Okay, so I did a little bit of research. So if you are going into the luxury, you can take on, I think it's 75% of the contract that you send out. So say they have LeBron Supermax for $35 million. So they could send out like $30 million and they'd be fine. So that would be Al Horford or that would be Gordon Hayward, depending on... They wouldn't have to send out Jaylen or Jason. They would never do that. They would never. No.
I'm just saying. In order for the Cavs to agree to the trade,
but the Cavs would just. They would have a choice.
If the Cavs
it makes no sense for him to do a sign trade.
He'll only do the Cavs would do a sign trade because he's gonna leave for nothing. Like if he's already made up his mind, they'll do a sign trade.
If the Cavs get rid of LeBron, they don't want Al Horford.
They might.
That would just make them
it's better than nothing.
Competitive team.
Trust me, they might. It's better than nothing.
No, they wouldn't.
If they know they're
if the Cavs are losing LeBron, they're gonna trade Kevin Love. They don't want Al Horford to make him decent.
All right, but they can also trade Al Horford as well. There are teams out there
but they're not gonna get much for Al Horford.
Yes, they would. I hate to break it to you. They'll get something for him. They'll get something for him. Al Horford's a great player. He showed it in the playoffs. He was incredible.
He had a great playoffs, but
saying
you're not going to
get
much for Al Horford.
Is head ass. Don't say that. Come on,
bro. You're not going to get much for Al Horford.
I think the scenario is not a sign and trade. They will trade someone else, and they'll agree to a sign with LeBron James. Wait, and then once the trade goes through, when the league year starts up and they can actually do that, then they sign LeBron James. I think that's what it would be. I think it would kind of be similar to when we signed Gordon Hayward, where we had to move some other pieces, and the deal kind of got pushed back a little bit, and then they ended up maybe sending back one lower contract, I think, to Utah. I think they sent what? Who did we send them? I don't even remember. But so I think it would be kind of like that. I think did we send Jay Crowder? Yeah, maybe. I don't know. No, we sent him to the Cavs. So I don't know who we sent to Utah originally.
LeBron to the Celtics is like preposterous to me. Like
I don't think it's preposterous.
If he wants to stay in the East, that's the best team to go to in the East.
If he wants to stay in the East, it's definitely the best team. I think it's way better than Philly.
East, I think he's going Philly.
I don't understand that. I don't understand that. After the situation they just had with that idiot Burner guy.
They have such a good young core.
I disagree.
And they have the cap space to do it.
To get LeBron,
they don't have to
make LeBron on that team. That team's sad.
They don't have to make a bunch of.
That
team's not
just LeBron. You're getting swept again, probably.
It would be fair. It would be fairly similar. Y'all said stop it when I've been saying
the Cavs are gonna get swept. The team's getting swept.
Yeah.
No, I agreed with you that the Cavs are gonna get swept.
Start of playoffs,
they shouldn't have got swept.
I agreed with you that Cavs had no chance winning that ring.
Hey, they should have won game one. Let's keep it real there. That was the dumbest decision in NBA history by J.R. Smith. That was the dumbest thing I've ever seen. They should have won that game. But that's not here or there. I think the Celtics are the best destination for him, but I don't think it's logically the best just because of the rivalry, and I still think he doesn't like the Celtics. But I think he really doesn't like the Warriors, and he might have to go to dire lengths if he really wants to beat
LeBron is
them.
not going to the freaking Warriors. Like,
No.
like,
I didn't say that. I said he really doesn't like the Warriors, and you might have to go to some dire lengths here, and you might have to go to what was once your enemy in the Celtics to beat the Warriors. So, I don't know.
Bro, I think there's...
That's my thoughts.
I think there's 4 legitimate destinations for LeBron.
If you don't think
Houston,
the Celtics is a legitimate
LA,
destination, you're tripping.
San Antonio.
LeBron not going to no middle fuck nowhere. San Antonio.
I don't think he's going to. Bro,
to LeBron has always loved Popovich.
He's not going to San Antonio.
Houston. Okay,
I don't think
let me
he's
just finish what I was saying. Houston, LA, San Antonio, and Philly. Those are my 4 that I would see LeBron going. If he goes anywhere else,
That's
I'll
only
be
2
shocked.
options. LA and Houston. Like, give me a break.
I think there's a few. I think there's maybe 4. I think the Celtics have to be one of them. He's going to talk to them. They're going to talk to him, and if he really wants to win championships, I think that's where he'd sign. If he's dead serious, good coach, they've got a stacked team, they'll move the pieces, they'll make it work. Again, a lot of options. They can move a lot of things, and they can always move 2 big contracts for 1 big contract if they really worked it out and worked some numbers. But you'd have to do some work, but I think that's a good option for him. I don't know. I'd love to see it, man. You wouldn't love to see that? Oh, that would be... Why wouldn't you love that? Then they'd have an actual team that could compete with the Warriors. Oh, you just want the Warriors to keep winning?
I think the Celtics in their...
Yeah, you do.
Can I talk?
Yeah, you can.
I think the Celtics in their current progression have a chance to beat the Warriors in a few years.
Warriors aren't going to be a thing in a few years. Spoiler.
Yeah, they're in a few years.
Exactly.
The situation
like,
might not work out that way though. Like unless Draymond Green takes less.
The
money,
Celtics have a 19-year-old in Jason Tatum who just averaged like 20 points throughout the playoffs, who looked absolutely insane.
Exactly. So
Kyrie
now you pair him
Irving
up
was
with
hurt
LeBron
the whole
James
playoffs,
and
and they made the
Eastern
Conference Finals and probably should have made the finals. Like that Celtics team is going to be nasty for the next 5 years, regardless if they get LeBron or not.
They will. But I'm saying they would compete with the Warriors immediately for a title. That's not. They're not getting swept. They're not losing.
Bro,
in 5.
I think they can compete with the Warriors immediately for a title next year without LeBron.
I think
they could too. If the players progress the way they're supposed to, if Kyrie does what he's supposed to.
I agree with that statement.
If Hayward is what they paid for, like they should be able to compete with the Warriors next year without LeBron.
I agree with that statement, but
bro, if they're healthy,
Hayward
does what he's paid to do.
Hayward's not elite. He's like Harrison Barnes. Like he's not elite.
You are tripping. You are so far wrong.
We'll see what happens when he's healthy.
I ain't gotta see no. I saw him. Like he's not elite. Like what? Like
you're wrong. You are so wrong.
When did you see?
He was elite in the playoffs. He carried the Jazz. Like he carried the Jazz.
He was really good for the Jazz in the playoffs.
Somebody got to score points.
He was dropping 40 and 50. You tripping? Oh my goodness.
That team wasn't sad. They won a playoff series too.
Right? You tripping? He was so good for them, and he's gonna be good for us. If he gets to play for us, I don't know. It would be really weird to trade him.
What's the next one, bro?
All right, so I'm sure throughout the next few podcasts we'll be talking about more NBA free agency stuff, and then next week we'll talk a lot about the NBA draft since that's coming a week from Thursday. So look forward to that next week on the episode of the TheYuckCast. Now we're gonna get into my favorite topic, my favorite segment. What you watching?
What you watching? Oh boy!
Hey.
Whoa! Hold on.
I was trying something new there.
Yo, are you okay? Sounded like you just pooped your pants. You good? That definitely wasn't.
I thought you were seasoned. Like I don't know what you were doing.
I'm all right, Berg. Don't worry,
Someone called
buddy.
911 on this motherfucker. He dying. How are you dying in a podcast?
All right, Shake Berg. What you watching?
Let me think for a second. Oh, I was watching some Ghost Adventurers on Hulu last night. You should watch it. It's actually pretty good. Like it was wicked.
I'm good.
No. It's actually really good. They go to like this guy's house.
I don't like that ghost shit.
I like it. It's good. I was watching that. But yeah, I've been watching that Ghost Adventurer show. That's been pretty good. But other than that, I don't even really think there's been much. I watched America's Got Talent. Been watching that a little bit. But
Fire.
Yeah, what? Yeah. Oh, they said liar. I'm like, what?
No,
like,
fire.
I was like, how you gonna tell me what I'm watching? But yeah, I've been watching a little bit. Nothing too crazy. I need to watch. Oh, I watched some movies. I did watch a couple movies this week. We watched The Strangers 2, Pray at Night or something. Wasn't that great. First one was better. And then I watched the Annihilation movie. I'm not sure if you've seen that, but it looked really cool. Cool concept. It was okay, I guess. Very confusing. And then last movie I watched was Downsizing. I'm not sure if you've seen the commercial for that.
Oh, I wanted to see that. How was it?
It was a really cool first 45, 50 minutes, and after that, it kind of teared off, and it was really disappointing to see that because it was really cool. Like, watch, honestly,
That's
like
what my parents said.
It was really good for the first hour. I was like in shock of how cool it was because they're shrinking humans and everything. It was so cool. And then by like the end, I was like, man, I don't care about this anymore. Like they took it in a different direction. So it's a good watch though. Very long too. It's like 2.5 hours. Ugh. But
yeah,
what have y'all been
140
watching?
minutes.
Super long. Super long.
I've been watching a lot of Brooklyn Nine-Nine. That show is incredible. Amazing show. Been watching a lot of that. Also been watching a little bit of MasterChef on Hulu. MasterChef Super Fire Show as well. Watched a few episodes of America's Got Talent. Man, that joint be getting my emotions up, bro. Like, this season is extra emotional or something. That first episode, that had me lacking like a few times. It was crazy. Yeah, I watched all 3 of those things. I think I watched a little bit of Unbreakable Kimmy Schmidt, I think. And then I'm looking forward to The Ranch. A new like part or a new season of The Ranch is coming on Netflix in the next few days. So I'm looking forward to that.
I might have to start that up.
That's a good show. I'm just a little weary because one of the main characters, he had like some rape allegations, so like, he's not in this upcoming season. Like Danny Masterson,
I'd seen
he's not in this upcoming season. So like, it'll be weird to see the show without him because he was like literally like a main character. So it'll be weird, but I'm excited to see how that ends up. What about you, Berg?
Yeah, Berg.
I haven't been watching anything.
Well, that's fair. Okay, then.
Nothing at all.
Watch the Mini Project. Wait a minute. Nah, you're a liar. You watched the Mini Project.
I already said I watched that like a week ago.
He did. I think he said that.
You want me to rehash the same lousy shows every week?
He said Evil Genius, and he said a couple other things. Yeah. I think so.
You all right.
He ain't been watching nothing. It's summertime. Get outside, have some fun, go do some shit. Dude, yeah, I'm talking to you, Nicholas, too.
I've been doing. What are you talking?
What have you been doing?
You've been going
Thank y'all for. Thank y'all. No. Thank y'all for watching this episode of the YuckCast.
We appreciate. What have you been doing?
Right. I'm just saying, like, go
whatever the
adventure.
fuck I want. Thank y'all for watching this episode of the YuckCast. We will be back again next Wednesday.
This bitch. I'm out.
Okay.
Thank y'all for watching this episode of the YuckCast. Make sure to leave a rating. Give us that 5 stars really quick on the iTunes.
Extra long 5-star episode. Dislike it. Why would they dislike it? Just give us 5 stars. It's a good episode.
Give us 1.
Alrighty then. But be sure to stay tuned. Thank you guys for listening to episode 12 of the YuckCast. And yeah, check us out every Wednesday on iTunes and on SoundCloud and YouTube and all that kind of stuff. And follow the Twitter as well. Peace.
Yeah.